The home team will get it first here in the second half. Camps under it. He will start from his own 5. He makes it back to the 25. Charles Woodson was there for the stop. And from their own 25-yard line. Has a man out to his right. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Miller was his intended target. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Surveys the field. Moves up in the pocket and down he goes.
17 on the run. Loss of 14.
They're now looking at a 3rd and long after the sack. Looking for a man. It's intercepted. He's dropped down at about the 29-yard line by Wallace. Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Peterson, left side.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
They'll work the right side. He's brought down at about the 27 by Mincy. Looks right, throws. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Here's a halfback.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
11 yards out. Passes out to the left. Touchdown! They're back within striking distance.
9 times out of 10, it seems like when they want to throw the ball into the end zone, you know whose number they're going to call. He just has a way of making plays even with defenders around him.
The PAT is up and good. And it looks like they may have run into the kicker. Here's the call. Brown gets called for the infraction. Graham is just about ready to kick this one away. Brown stands back to field the kick. The stop was made by LaRon Landry.
Sometimes in that situation, you see a guy break it out of there for a big gainer, and the crowd goes crazy, and everybody's excited, and sometimes you get stopped inside the 20, and it hurts your team.
Charles Woodson was there to bring him down. Charles picks up about maybe 4 yards with the catch. Rivers hands off. Jukes away, and he will be tackled. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. They're going to pitch it. Ndamukong was there for the stop.
I think that defender should have bought a little popcorn if all he's going to do is just watch that show.
Good coverage downfield. Under heavy pressure.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from it.
He's wrestled down around the 45-yard line by Godfrey. He goes down. Sack. Now it's 2nd and 15. The ball is on their own 40. Still looking for an open man.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
Throws middle of the field. And the tackle was made by Chris Long.
The quarterback found his man there and picks up a big gain through the air. Chris, how did he get open on that play?
Well, Gus, this guy is known for being a ball hawk, but sometimes if a defensive back tries to make a play on the ball, he'll come up short and leave his receiver open for a big gain, and I think that's exactly what we saw there.
It'll be interesting to see how he plays him for the rest of the game.
Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack. He's searching for a receiver. And he's tackled right around the 4-yard line by Dowdy.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do when the defense is blitzing. Get rid of it in a hurry. If you've got a shot at a completion, nice read that time. The AFC are stuffed that time, and that's something we really haven't seen throughout the course of the game. They've really been having their way in the running game.
Steps and throws to the left side. Comes down with it. Touchdown!
There aren't too many better options than that guy when you're talking about throwing one in the end zone. Some of the best hands in all of football.
Rob Baronis adds the extra point. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
He looks more comfortable in the pocket than he did earlier in the game.
Yeah, most definitely, Gus. He was forcing passes earlier in the game, but it looks like he's kind of settled down back there. The defense needs to figure out how to get to him like they were doing earlier in the game.
And they got him.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. We've got a 3rd and long here. Ball on their own 12, and the ball on the 12. Throws it deep. Left side. It's 4th down. The NFC are lining up to punt this one away. Brown takes it at the 43. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
The AFC have the ball and a big lead as we get set for the final quarter of play.
The quarterback is having some success with this matchup. What do you see here, Chris?
Well, after a big gain like that, the quarterback may try to target this